A 10.
Hello everyone to the cyberpunk campaign. I am your host, Fenreal306. How is everyone?
Eh.
Bug, I had asked for a voice for the clockwork. Um, what do you want in terms of a voice? I don't really have a good. You're just asking me for it because, but I thought you would type as it's already typed. I can't. Okay, you're gonna have to type as them. It's your dragon. Anyway, yes. So last time on the Cyberpunk campaign, we all took a short rest because of the rope trick that Alder put up.
Ooh.
Um. Let me get some actual music. Sure,
The music starts playing.
that works. You should all be able to hear music in Roll20 currently.
I think I have my sounds turned off for Roll20, so I'll turn it on and
You know if it's too loud.
okay. I'm pretty sure we can edit our own volume, but
Yeah. Um. So all of you did level up last time. Yay! Would we like to recap all the levels that we did? What happened during the downtime?
Hold on. I'm gonna play a sound.
yeah, I thought so.
Of course.
I could eat.
McDonald's can be a good option if you're trying to lose fat.
There's another sound. That one's on my soundboard. Anyway, so is no one going to recap what they did last time?
I barely remember what happened last time, so.
And for some reason, Foxy isn't actually blinking, but that's normal. Their blink thing never seems to work.
Yeah.
It's either permanently on or permanently off. I don't know why. So, last time, Royal Darkstar got a 3rd level in Ranger, and which allowed them to get they got a, I think it was Drake Warden Ranger with a Clockwork Dragon companion.
I think so?
Yeah,
They got something.
which is why they got a new Durg on the map. Deer Guardian, aka Sheikah, aka Alder, got 3rd level fighter, which got them Echodite fighter, and they end up getting the Echodite that is Cathangless on their side. Great companions plus a hummingbird. Yep. I like how a hummingbird doesn't count as a companion.
It's half a companion now.
It's 3/5 a companion. Anyway. And Zoro, I forget what you got in terms of a level up. I know you just like leveled up something you had. You kept debating back and forth as to what you wanted.
It was Paladin, Ranger, or a different class. I think. Oh, it's the Barbarian class.
Right. Did you already have Barbarian, or is it just one level?
No, I just got it. I just got it with my new level up.
Ah, one level in the Barbarian. Question. Why are you level 10?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Everyone else is level 11. You should be level 11. So we'll say that you got 2 levels into Barbarian.
No, it should be 1.
But you should have 11 levels.
Well, yes, but I didn't have a level in Barbarian before because
I
I
know.
just got it.
That means that you were at 9, and now you jumped straight from 9 to 11. So we'll just say you put 2 levels into Barbarian, unless you'd rather put that 11th level in something else.
Okay then.
Because now you're even in level with everyone else. Because of catch-up mechanic. Anyway, point is, you get level 2 barbarian abilities, which, do you know what those are?
No. I'm going to say vaguely, but then I realized, no, I have no idea. I'm a dummy.
One of them is rage, I know that.
Oh, yes.
Well, their first level abilities are range and unarmored defense, which you remember what those do, right?
Somewhat, yes.
Okay, is that a yes or is that a no? Because if it's a no, I can go over it pretty quick.
No, you go over them again.
That was he telling me to go over it again?
Yes.
Okay. So, with Rage, this is a thing that you can do twice per short rest. Short rest or is it long? Long rest. Twice per long rest, you can use a bonus action to enter a Rage. When in Rage, you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, and advantage on a bunch of stuff, and get some extra damage if you use a range-based weapon. The catch is, though, it only lasts a minute, and you need to be either taking damage or dealing damage, of course, that minute up. Otherwise, it peters out.
Yes.
And that's Rage. You also got unarmored defense, which means that when you are not wearing armor, your defense is calculated as 10 plus your dexterity mod plus your constitution mod. When you're not wearing armor. Second level, you got reckless attack and danger sense. Would you like to know what these do?
Sure.
Danger sense says that you have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. But you cannot be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated to gain this benefit.
Okay.
So, if you can see it coming, you got advantage on a dex save. And then, Reckless Attack says, with, starting at second level, you can throw aside all concern for defense to attack the enemy with fierce desperation. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on the melee weapon attack roll, but also gives your opponent advantage on their first weapon attack roll. So basically, you're giving yourself advantage on attacks to give your opponents advantage on attacks against you.
Well, it will never come if they are dead within the first hit.
Right, which is usually what that's used for. Especially if you're also going things like Totem Barbarian that have resist everything, like that can cause you to not care about taking damage back and just be like, I have more health than you, I'm going to win this gun.
Well, yes, but my one of my faults is I'm afraid of death, so
Oh, so you got more HP. Oh wait.
yeah.
That was
But how much more HP?
1d12 plus 2. So, you got 11. 11 more, so you're up to 72.
Yay! I can live 2 seconds longer.
Add their machine gun fire, yeah. Anyway. So now that Zoro's taken care of, Zoro learned to channel his rage. Anyway, with this, we have about 5 minutes or so until the rope trick actually ends. Is there anything all of you want to do to interact with each other now that all this is done?
I was just interacting with Cathaglis.
Alder is aware that the rope trick is going to be ending soon.
So, just to double check, everyone's back at full health and Alder's suit is still broken and have no power.
And Rattle's wing is still broken.
Yes, with also no power because he used up all his charge stopping an elevator.
Yes. It
Okay.
only Rattle's suit only has enough power to run for another hour and only use.
Can I give Rattle some of my suit charge, if
No.
that's possible?
That's not possible.
No.
To do that, you'd have to completely remove your own battery and give him your battery, which would just remove all of your charges and give it to him.
Okay, never mind.
Which, you could do that if you want to, but it's not the best idea.
Not the best idea considering the situation we're in.
Mm-hmm. Granted, you are the guy that just got unarmed defense, so it wouldn't be the end of the world.
Yeah. I mean, for all I know, the military has come in rolling with paint-busting bullets or something.
Right, well, no one has actually been checking outside of the rope trick at all during the hour, so who knows what's going on.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's the thing. I'm too afraid. My character in game is too afraid to peek their head out for fear of getting headshots.
Yes, Older? The Thangless would. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. You could send your Echo Knight out to go look.
Yes, sacrifice the non-living.
Remind me, where did you do the rope trick?
Somewhere in the middle of the streets.
Okay, got it. That's good enough. It was in the middle of the streets between the two buildings. Yeah.
I'm pinging.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. Thank you. Okay. Apologies at home for anyone who notices me go quiet sometimes. It's either me thinking or me messaging. Bothering me. Okay. So, Cathangless, are we going to send Cathangless out of the rope trick now, or is there anything else before that?
No.
Also, this music very much reminds me of, like, Metroid Prime Echoes. Anyway. As Cathangless hops out of the rope trick and there's currently burning wreckages of multiple buildings around, as there seem to be quite a few collapses. There doesn't seem to be that many running citizens right now, as most of them have gotten evacuated, but there is crews currently clearing some of the wreckage and trying to clean up the area. And Cathangless, give me a stealth check.
Oh, the Echo or wait, how does that work?
They're basically a copy of you, so I guess you roll your stealth.
It would roll your stealth, yes. Also, is the Echo Knight invisible? Let me go look.
I don't think so.
Let me double check. Because I know it's ethereal, I don't know if it's invisible. Manifest Echo. You use bonus action to magically manifest an echo of yourself. This echo is magical, translucent, and gray. I'll give you advantage on this stealth check because you're not super easy.
Considering most of the metal is gray, I think it would be hard to spot.
Also because it's translucent. Also, you rolled a 32. I didn't need to do that. Holy shit, Cathangless is a stealthy boy. Anyway. So, Cathangless manages not to be seen as police cars are actually driving through the area. It seems like most of the citizens have evacuated, but corporate is still here. And they are currently still looking for all of you, as well as looking for citizens to evacuate, if any are left. There doesn't seem to be anyone immediately parked outside the vicinity of your rope trick, though. There just is people driving around. So I don't know. What are your ideas?
Does the Echo inform us of this information, or is Alder going to keep it to herself?
Alder
Alder,
would keep. Alder would tell.
yeah, Alder, you used your action to see through the Echo senses.
I
Alder?
did.
Okay. Because what I figured happened is they sent the Echo out and then used the whole action thing that if they're within X feet of the actual thing, they could make themselves blind and deafened to see and hear through the senses of the Echo. Yes?
So the
Yeah.
doors currently the doors and rope is currently out, right?
No, the rope is
Because-
not out. Because if the rope was out, they could have found this a while ago. You guys,
No, I'm just mean now because the Echo needs to exit somehow.
oh no, they literally just dropped down. They didn't climb.
Yeah.
So the doors open. So only the door open, right?
Down. It only opened long enough for the Echo to go through and to maintain the channel between Echo and Catanglas. Yes, but actually, do you want the Echo to hop back in, or are you just gonna demanifest it?
Demanifest.
Hold on, let me check.
Because I feel like that would be the best course of action.
It would be, but I'm checking if your Echo has limited use.
I think.
Use bonus action manifest. There's. The gray image lasts until it's destroyed, until you dismiss his bonus action, until you manifest it. No, there doesn't seem to be a limit to how often you can use this.
Oh.
I mean, as long as it's not a cantrip, I guess the magic slots count as a limit.
It doesn't use magic slot.
Oh, never mind then.
It's a fighter subclass. Fighters don't have magic slots. Anyway, yeah, there's no limit on this, so yeah, you can just demanifest it.
It's your permanent JoJo stand.
You effectively have a permanent unseen servant, yeah. Okay, cool. So, you demanifest it and relay to them the information.
Okay, so either I can just open the door and stick my hand out, and hopefully be able to contact the shield guards to our location, or we just wait out and hopefully the outside was Bolt's doing, and we could easily escape and continue our previous mission. Or, well, I guess I have to since you two are basically out of commission.
I mean, I could take off the outfit.
Yes. Are you two fine without your armor?
I would be.
Okay, just wait.
I'd be able to fly to my... Yeah,
No, I think he means wooden.
Gretel's unable to fly right now because their suit is out of power and their wings are broken.
Yeah, so we have the decision to make. I either go solo to rescue your dog, or you two basically give your armor to one of my shield guards so they can return it back to Bolt to get it fixed.
Where are
Randall,
the shield guardians?
they're still outside somewhere. We just haven't stated where.
They're nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, but they're still nearby the area because they were traveling with us.
Oh, they aren't currently.
Either way, I'll just call them to my location, hopefully.
You are unable to do so within a rope trick.
Yes, I know. Once we exit out the road trip.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
You have your armor on you, Rattle. It's just dead weight right now.
Yes, once it runs
Well,
out of
It's not dead
charge,
weight.
it's
It's
basically
still... Go ahead.
you're basically wearing a heavy weight, like Goku.
Well, no, because their armor is still currently powered. It just doesn't have any charges left. Running on its last hour of power.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a depowered Iron Man.
Yeah. So right now we can. So we need to send Elder's. Either way, we need to send Elder's armor back to Bolt for repairs. I don't know how to recharge the armor, so you're kind of on your own for that, Rattle.
Well, any outlet nearby that can recharge an electric car could power armor.
Okay, so we just need to. So Rattle can just keep his armor until we find said outlet. Oh,
Yes.
you took it off.
But where?
I think he just like took off his armor and stored in his data pad or something.
Was that during the rope trick thing? Or no?
I guess only Rattle can answer that.
Because I'm like, if he took it off and left it somewhere, then corporate's confiscated.
It was after the elevator stopped.
Did you put it in a data pad, or did you just take it off? Okay, so if you left it outside the rope trick, then corporate's confiscated it.
Oh my. Oh boy. So now we have two things to rescue. I swear you had your armor on because I remember. Never mind.
Rattle says they didn't have it on and says that they just took it off and did. Yeah, no, it's confiscated because it's not in the rope trick. But they would have found it.
Oh boy. So now we have. So now I'm basically carrying two armorless crewmates.
Alder still has their armor. They're just strong enough to be able to move in it. With power.
I was gonna say Alder could do shit.
Yeah,
It's just heavyweight.
it's just very bulky plate armor.
Wait, how?
Rattle. Just why?
Don't bag on Rattle for...
No, I'm saying this in character.
Okay. What were you saying, Alder?
Why? Do you want Bolt even more mad at us? The only reason why we're on this mission is to erase information about Bolt.
So...
I can remove the armor in the road trick for me, and I put in the data pad.
Yeah, you could remove your own armor and put...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you are. We already did that last session.
No.
Well, only took it off. Only took it off. Yeah.
I'm
not...
sorry. As you see, I'm trying to take a tactical approach to this.
To the rope trick situation, I assume? Yeah.
Okay, so once we exit out, I'll immediately call my shield defenders to our current location. And then where would we go from there? Like, do we take your armors back to Bolt for recharge and repair? or do we continue to do the mission with the limited resources we have? He owed me. Yes, we. Wait, he owes you a favor.
Yeah,
Okay,
for the documents I gave Bolt.
okay, but we still need to, erase any evidence that we work for Bolt. Because I don't think that favor will be able to cover two of our lazy assets.
Right.
That's where the favor comes in.
Alder, while they do owe you a favor, they also owe Bolt a favor. So, because if you remember, they're in deep water right now with Bolt.
No, and
Yes.
Bolt owes Alder a favor, is what I'm talking about.
I know, but I'm just saying that, like, even if Alder calls in that favor, Bolt's still not going to be happy about it because of them being in deep
because
water.
yeah, me, the favor will only save you, Alder. Me and Rattle will still be in deep water, and we're not just in deep water. We're now in deep frying oil water.
You went
Because we went from have to rescue the dog to now rescue the freaking armor suit and the dog.
Rattle is in fact an artificer. I'm not 100% sure
Yeah.
about Alder.
They are a battlesmith, but I don't know if he can fix a bolt tech.
No,
That's all I want to know.
because Bolt is a far better artificer than Rattle is.
You're comparing a level 1 artificer to a level 100.
No, level 20. For reference, by the way, Bolt is a level 40 character.
Okay.
Yeah, because I currently have him pegged as level 20 artificer in many different artificer subclasses. And then the other one is 20 levels in, Scholar? Yeah, Scholar. Actually, no, sorry, it was 20 levels in Fighter, that's what it was.
I thought you were going to leave it as a mysterious class for us to never find out.
No. I was trying to
Well,
figure it out because I couldn't remember. Go ahead.
No, I was just making the joke, and everyone's like, he's a mysterious thing, Blood Hunter.
No.
I have said that Alder might have taken off my power armor into the rope trick, but now I'm unsure. I don't think there would be no time for Alder to take your armor into the rope trick.
Not
In
when
fact,
you.
I don't think there would.
Not when you
there
stop
was
the
a
elevator.
time.
No.
Yeah,
Because Alder was unconscious at that point.
yeah. Alder was unconscious, and I was dragging them.
Yeah,
So-
Rattle, narratively speaking, we are having your armor confiscated due to shenanigans.
I'm pretty sure you never took off your armor because you would have to be able to fly into the rope trick. Because I remember you did that, and you couldn't do that without the armor. But if you said you took off your armor after the elevator, then
Well- You wouldn't have to fly into the rope trick, they climbed into the
Oh yes, but I remember they flew a bit to shorten the climbing distance.
Right, because they had lingering flight speed from when they stopped the elevator.
Yes, but that's only.
Okay, yeah. You had your power armor on when you entered the rope trick, Rattle.
Yeah.
Yes, we know what you said, Rattle. But my point is, evidence shows that you had your power armor on. Which means that if you took it off in the rope trick. It wasn't. Which is good. That's the better result than the other one.
Yeah, that's the better result than whatever you're trying to say or imply.
Anyway. While Rattle thinks up of an answer, you guys have about 2 minutes left, so what do you want to do? Are you going to try and approach this stealthy? Are you going to try and approach this just run and gun? Are you just going to try
It's
to...
going to be either way, it's going to be a run and gun. So I'm going to
Mm,
equip my strongest gun.
not
I
necessarily.
have.
Because you could try to stealth around the corporate and get out of there without getting into a fight. Because like you got three options here. Either one, you try to leave without a fight and stealth. Two, you try to stealth and then stay in a hole and wait for bolts. Or three, you just run out of there as fast as you can, fighting along the way.
What's your dumb idea?
I have flashbang grenades.
Oh, no, that's
I have
actually a
an
good idea.
echo. I can
That-
move my echo, use him to drop a flashbang grenade and cause a distraction.
Oh, wait, I have a better idea. If you can have your echo look like you,
It-
yes, you could basically lure them away and then flash bomb all of them, so we can like go a different way away from them. That could work. That could actually work.
the problem is, unless you have something like the sky itself, you can't make it look like Cathang does. Because it looks like Alder, except it's translucent and gray.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
Right. So
Then I
Hmm?
wait. I have an idea with which is the one that can make sounds. The cantrip, I mean.
minor illusion.
I have minor illusion.
Ah, so what are you planning to do with that?
I have minor illusion, thaumaturgy, prestidigitation. I have all the gimmicky things. My plan is, what if I can basically make a like distraction so that we can sneak away?
Okay, if you make a distraction, that won't help your sneaking because right now they don't know your location. So distraction will just give them an idea of what your location is.
No.
Oh,
I think we're trying to increase our. So the vague idea is we're going to send out the illusion. You will cast your. What does minor illusion do?
Okay, Alder, is this your idea or is this their idea?
Alder as in mine or Alder?
No, I meant.
Yes.
Sorry, I meant Foxy. If Foxy, is this your idea or is this their idea?
It's Alder's idea, but I'm pretty sure they're saying out loud, and I'm just like talking in character, like we're playing this out in character.
Oh, okay. I thought we were
Like a
talking about
hide-
all this out of character because I was like,
No. This is most likely in character.
okay. The armor's in the elevator chat. Okay.
What?
Yeah, they just went back and checked the episode. So yeah, no, it got complicated.
Okay.
Great. Okay. If you're wondering in character, by the way, who I am, remember, I am the Paladin AI.
Yes. Which is why I could talk to the DM in and out of character.
Yeah.
My character is basically insane. He's
Except Alder can also hear me.
Because of Sylvestros.
Yes.
Dead.
Marco from Sebasto.
yeah.
Which, remember, by the way, last time the level up that caused Echo Knight to happen was because both Alder and Thoro physically touched each other, and it caused the Paladin mark and the mark of Mandrega to kind of reverb off each other and cause a feedback effect, which is what caused the echo of Cathanglis to manifest.
Okay.
Which,
So-
if you remember, it literally came out of Zoro's forehead.
So we have vaguely two ideas. Rado, you're the reasonable one out of the three of us. Which one should we go with?
As far as I see it, there is three options here. Either one, you go stealthy to run away. Two, you go stealthy to hide. Or three, you
Run
just
and
try to
gun.
run away as fast as you can. As to the whole distraction or no distraction thing, I think that's only necessary once they, like, know your location. But, like, if you're stealthy enough, you don't need it.
But
then-
the idea, I think the idea was the echo draws the attention of corporate to go away from our location and then flashbang them or something like that.
But the
What
problem
was
is the echo cannot be more than 30 feet away from Alder.
Yeah.
So it does
So-
not have that much of a range.
Okay.
It's not like Find Familiar where you can have up to like 1,000 feet away or something. So it's not Find Familiar.
I guess we will go with stealth. Alder, what do you think?
I am okay with going with stealth.
Yeah.
Rattle?
Worst comes to worst, if stealth fails, you can always do run and gun anyway. Will it be stealth run away or stealth hide?
I guess stealth run away. We're trying to make distance between us and corporate.
Right, but there is
If we
the whole
if
power.
we stealth and hide, they're going to well, no matter the option, they're going to find us eventually.
Well, if you can get out of the city before they find you, then you should have a reasonable chance of getting away scot-free.
Oh, maybe we should stealth and hide because one of the options we can hide in is the man sewers, and we can escape through there.
True, but there is also the whole thing of if you stealth and hide, then the option is wait and bolt.
Mind if I do something to help with the stealth?
What are you trying to do to help with the stealth?
Oh,
That's
The
not
invisible
trace.
thing. Yes.
Oh, it's not invisible, but it does make it so you don't make any noise and leave no tracks.
Yeah.
That
So
helps
we
with
can-
the stealth a lot.
I
So-
assume leave no tracks would also be blood for Rattle's
Yeah.
sake.
No
Yeah.
blood, no
So-
broken twigs, no pushed over things.
So we have two choices of stealth: stealth hide or stealth run.
Mhm.
I'm voting for stealth run. How about you two?
Do I also get a vote?
Yes,
I am
since you're in
voting.
my head.
I am voting for stealth hide.
Stealth hide.
Rattle.
You're either a tie maker or a tiebreaker.
Do you want stealth hide or stealth run away from the city?
Okay, so
Okay, hide.
3 on hide. Okay, Alder, since you basically saw the outside, was there any space we can hide?
I know a good place you can hide.
Which is?
You guys blew open a hole to the gas main. You just go into the gas main.
Oh yeah.
Which, at this point, they've shut off the gas main to prevent more gas from leaking out. So it's currently mostly empty of gas.
Yes.
Granted, there
They
might
don't,
be
they
a
don't,
few
they don't
corporate
want to
people down
start
there,
another
but like you
fire.
said- Go ahead.
They don't want to start another fire.
Right, and they also don't want to cause people to get knocked out due to the noxious gas.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, the only reason why you guys survived so long down there is because you had powered armor, but not all of you have that right now. Also,
Okay.
there might be one or two corporate people down there, but if so, if there is any, it's light guards.
Yeah, we could just like snap their necks and go hide.
Yeah, or do the flashbang. That works too. Either way, I vote going into the sewers. Where does everyone else vote?
Yeah, going to the either gas main or
Sewers.
sewers work.
Okay.
Yeah, sewers. Alder, how many flashbangs do you have? I think we all should have one just in case.
10.
Okay, is that even split of 3? No, it's not. Either way, most of us will have 3. One of us will have 4. Which one of us you think is mostly going to die?
I'd say give 4 to
You.
Foxy because he's a fast boy.
The 4th one, or
I said I think we should give 4 to Zoro because he's a fast boy.
okay?
We have-
I would need it since I will be the slowest. Mm,
No, because you're all going to be stealthing at Rattle's speed.
well, yes, but in case we do get caught and need to run, and I do say give the 4th one to Rattle just in case he may need it.
Okay. Fair enough.
like you said, I am the fastest one, so I don't need the fourth one.
Yep.
That at least rules me out.
Uh, Zoro, roll me a D100.
Oh no, we're doomed.
And also, Alder, roll me a D100.
16.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
I'll wait for both rolls. Okay. So, while you're in the middle of discussing this, the rope trick has ended. So you all you get shunted into the middle of the road.
Frick.
Wait, did my pass out trace go off?
Yes, you managed to cast, that's what your D100 was. You managed to cast it before you all got shunted in the middle of the road. And now, Rattle, roll me a D100.
Oh good, we land without making a sound of a dud.
Yeah, this will be, okay. Thankfully, though, when you land in the middle of the road, there is currently no corporate within eyeshot, though you can hear police cars driving throughout the roads, but thankfully none of them are on your current road.
Quickly, which one's closer, the gas main or sewer?
There is a manhole about 50 feet away from you, and there is the wreckage of the building about 30 feet away from you that you can try to go inside, but there's also crews repairing the building.
Okay, so manhole it is.
Do you have a crowbar or any way to open a manhole cover?
I have a deviance tool. Oh wait, I do have a crowbar.
Okay.
I remember my rogue kit comes with a crowbar.
I believe that's actually burglar's kit.
Yeah, I have a crowbar. I do have
Okay.
a crowbar.
Then, give me a strength check with advantage.
Okay. 10.
You,
I suck.
you stick the
never-
crowbar in there and you get it to move a little bit. It doesn't move a lot, but thankfully, because of Pass Without Trace, there isn't a loud bang noise. Would anyone else like to use the crowbar to try and pry this thing open? Rattle steps up. Give me a strength check with advantage, Rattle.
Oh my goodness! And now I'm thinking of that carnival game where you use a hammer to try to hit a bell with.
Alright. Rattle, you also cannot get it to lift fully. You just partially move it. Alder, would you like to give it a shot?
Do you need to focus on pass without trait or
No.
no?
It is
Okay.
a concentration spell. It does not mean that they cannot do other things, sir.
Okay.
What did you want me to do?
They both tried to open a manhole cover with a crowbar and failed.
Would
Okay,
you like to try?
I'll punch it.
No. Do you want to try and use the crowbar to open it? Is more what the question is. Okay, give me a strength check with advantage.
Hold on. Advantage.
24.
24.
Okay. Alder walks over and with their big werewolf strength just pries it open and throws aside the manhole cover, which thankfully does not make a clattering noise because you have Pass Without Trace on.
Alder, we need the cover to cover our traces. Badoom ching.
Right. Roll a D100, Alder. This might be funny. Okay,
73.
you used so much strength on the crowbar, you broke the crowbar in half.
No, my only crowbar.
So, Zoro, you have acquired 2 halves of a crowbar. If you have the mending cantrip, you can try and repair it.
I am mending.
Okay, that will take a minute to do, but...
We could do it while in the
Yeah.
sewers. Right
Yeah.
now, we need to get in.
Okay, so go ahead and get in the sewer. You can there's a ladder that leads down into the sewer.
Since I have the fastest walking speed, I think I would try to get the cover. So when we all enter in, I could just put the cover back on, and due to Pass Without Trace, it won't seem like it's been open recently.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Here it is. 7.
God damn.
The manhole cover is too big for you to just drag back quickly.
Right.
It's like a 500-pound manhole cover.
Alder, you did this. Help me out here.
Either that, you
This
just...
isn't my fault.
You literally broke a crowbar, flinging a cover off.
Yes,
they
That's the
did-
definition of your fault.
But they did
but
open
I
it.
also did what I did.
Okay, true.
Question.
Sure.
Actually, Alder, can you use your Echo Knight to pick it up and put it back on?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I like to imagine Zoro tries to do this and then fails, and then Alder just manifests Cathangus. Cathangus walks over, bonks Zoro, and then picks up the manhole cover.
I am dead. No big surprise.
Just bonks you.
I guess because of that, I'll just enter the manhole.
Yeah, you enter the manhole, and then they steam, and then Cathangus stays behind to put the manhole cover on and demanifest.
Going to be careful of the... Wait, there's a slime living in the sewers?
Life is dead. Dead is life. One shall not live forever. This one shall not be dead forever. So if we are bound to die, aren't we bound to live?
Obviously.
What do you think will happen once the lights go out?
Okay then.
There is, in fact, slimes that live in the sewers, yes. Remember, you guys encountered one on the way to that one area. The gelatinous cube. The gas
Wait,
station.
since we're outside the rope trick, can I use my armor to locate my steel defender, or my shield guardians?
Sure, but give me a second, because I'm putting on the new map.
Okay.
Send to... Alright. Map layer 2 back. Too bad this one. Oh, that's a little too big. Okay, good enough. That's good enough. So go ahead and put yourself onto this new map. You can put yourself like arbitrarily here because this is where the road is.
I did.
Oh, there's two of you. Wait, why is there Flobo?
Why is there what?
I see something when I click my characters, her Flobo comes up.
I don't know what Flobo is.
Let me send a screenshot. Because it's someone did it, and it's not me.
I hadn't touched anything.
Waiting for your screenshot.
Yeah, Discord's lagging. Give it a moment. Come on, image load. Okay, it's posted. Just don't know if it's loaded.
I don't know what you mean by Flobo. Are you talking about the
Do you
graffiti?
not see the top left corner?
Oh. That's a thing you can do as your token. So that's a token action. If you click it, it will do something. But I don't know what that one would do because I don't know what Flobo stands for. But anyway,
I already clicked it. It does nothing.
then it's probably a joke put in by Flavors.
Most likely.
Or a bug.
Zoro, Lobo, Hobo, Flobo.
Yeah,
He's
or-
just continuing the name joke. They
It's
all
a-
rhymed.
Zoro, Hobo, Flobo's, God damn it. I was trying to fit Lobo into there. I messed it up. Anyway. Point is, you all move yourself over here. I'm pinging on the map.
Yeah.
I guess I can move.
Oh. Found it. Okay. Oh boy.
Alright, so all of you have entered this very large sewer. Go ahead.
Okay, no, I'm in the right place. I was just making sure.
Yeah, you're in the right place. You notice that the sewer does not actually go perpendicular, does not actually go along the road. It goes perpendicular to the road. And it seems to be a massive cistern of some kind.
You
Vin-
know, I think because the sword technically connects to everything at some point, we could sneak into the science base like this.
I do not advise that as a good idea, the Paladin AI says. The Paladin AI also says, let us not push our luck farther than it already has been pushed.
Fine.
Give me a perception check.
All of us?
Yeah. Alder sees what I'm having them roll. Rattle. Oh wait, Rattle already rolled. Foxy.
My sheet is currently loading. It is lagging. It's not letting me roll down. Scroll down. Okay, here it is. Perception. $24.
Okay.
Unless I have disadvantage, then it's 23.
Rattle, also, by the way, Rattle, you can do a perception check for your clock dragon. Let me make sure that we actually have this going. You should be able to access the achievement. Okay. No, not wisdom. They actually have the skill perception. +4. One moment while we wait. 13. Okay. So, Rattle and the Clockwork Dragon are a bit too distracted right now, talking to each other and looking after his... But, Alder and Zoro both notice something in the corner about over here. There appears to be, and let's see if I have an asset for this.
Oh no.
What?
What? That's older. Her no diss enemy.
It's not an enemy. There appears to be what looks to be a small homeless tent. Maybe there is someone living in it.
Some small homeless. What?
Look on the map.
I am. Oh.
I put down a small
Oh.
tent. I want to see if I had a tent asset or not. I do. There appears to be.
I do. I gave it to you.
Yeah, and now I have it. I actually got it from. Well, you gave me the map of tents on it, but not the tent asset. I got the tent asset from the free assets. You got a map with a bunch of tents. Okay, so there is a tent that appears to have a small campfire outside of it, underneath in the sewer. Do you guys want to check it out? There may be a person there. There might not be. It is still a running campfire.
Hey, Elder, since you have your knight, can't you send them to check it out?
The question, of course,
Sure.
is can whoever this is hear you, and so have they acted or not?
Aw.
Elder?
Ah! No, I can do it.
Burnt out.
I'm gonna search with my echo.
Alright, so you manifest your echo, and then have it. How is the echo approaching the tent? Is it like
It's just
approaching
basically
casually?
spying.
Is it sneaking? What is it doing?
Sneaking, but it also still has pass out trace.
Okay, then give me a stealth check with +10.
I don't know how to add +10.
Just give me a stealth check and I'll add +10. Good idea, Rado. Give me a history check. See if you remember. We will resolve Rattle's things first. Okay, so Rattle, you remember that usually when people are not allowed in the city but have nowhere else to go, they like to be what's called squatters, which is where they'll just sit in an area until corporate pushes them out. And you theorize this might be a squatter, someone who isn't allowed to be in the city but is just here anyway because no one's bothered to get rid of them. And as the echo approaches the camp, they are relatively unheard, but they hear snoring from inside from what sounds like 3 voices, 2 older, 1 younger. And do you peek inside the tent? Whoever this is seems to be or snoring it. Alder,
Well,
I have been talking to you.
I've been listening.
Okay. Did you hear what I said about the people sleeping in?
Squatters.
No, I said that.
No, he's asking if you want to peek into the tent.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Okay. Because you heard the noise. I didn't know if you also wanted to peek in. Okay, so you peek in, you see that there's 3 individuals dressed in rags. One of them is an older gentleman, looks about. It's kind of hard to tell his age because he kind of looks like he's in his 60s, but also he has rusted up bionic parts and a long, scraggly beard. It's clear that he hasn't kept himself well. There's a woman in relatively healthy condition, all things considered. And then there is a small, what appears to be a 5-year-old girl sleeping next to them, all in 2 sets of sleeping bags. The girl is sleeping with the mother. You can assume it's their mother. And then the guy is sleeping by himself. They all seem to be wearing rags and relatively poor, but they're here and they don't appear to be hostile. They match the general description of what you would know as homeless squatters.
Does Alden tell us this information, or...?
I will tell everything.
Okay. So, all of you know that this is what the Echo saw. Also, let me check this. Okay. So, Alder, I need to point out something.
Oh yeah.
To get to you would actually have to move 10 feet closer to your echo to get to the entrance of the place. Because your echo cannot be more than 30 feet away from you, and it's currently 35. There we go. I just pointed that out because I'm like, we have squares. We can actually measure.
So, hear me out. It may be a stupid idea, but hear me out.
Oh god.
Can, should we hire these people so they have a job, living, a good living space? Corporate are jerks. We're at least going to be better than them.
To be fair, we would have to clean these people up and prevent them shelter.
Well, yes, but still, well, that kind of comes with the job.
As a paladin, is it one of your orders to protect those that cannot protect themselves?
No, I'm a being of chaos.
Oh, right, you're...
Yes.
The AI says this because it forgets that you're not an Oath of Ancient paladin.
Yeah. What's more chaotic than just sticking up to the government and of hey, I know you don't like these people, but I'm going to take them anyways and shove them up your ass.
What?
Basically, stick it to corporate.
Take it to the main. It's better than there is. So I think everyone's in agreement that we want to take these people and bring them home with us.
Basically, provide them a job, a home, and better living conditions.
Or I vote to have them just live in the gas station in like a small community. Because we need to build up community there anyway. They don't necessarily need to work for us. We just want them nearby to buy our stuff.
Yeah. Well, they're poor, but still.
Right. But we can at least give them better living conditions fucking sewer.
Yeah.
Besides,
So, I guess they can quote unquote work for the gas station for better living conditions, I guess.
yeah. Hey, Elder, you have really good Arcana, right?
Yay.
Give me an Arcana check.
Hold on. No, athletics.
You notice the area around you is actually relatively clean, more so than you'd expect a sewer to be. Which is a sure sign that there is probably a gelatinous cube around here somewhere.
Yeah, we should.
Can I
get them.
smell it? I know that's a random question.
Give me a perception check with advantage then. See if you could spell any nearby.
I know that's a random ass question, but I feel like gelatinous cubes should be able to be smelled.
I mean, anyone who has smelled Jello before knows what you're trying to smell for.
That's what I was going off of. I'm like, it's Jello.
I mean, to be fair, it's more like it's an acidic thing, but
It
no.
smells like acid. Oh god, you're going to have an acid trip.
It smells like weak acid. 32. The closest one that you can smell is about 150 feet away. And it's heading away from you, not towards you. There seems to be multiple, though, in this sewer system.
So, who's going to be the one that wants to wake up these folks and not get hopefully not get attacked by them?
Judged by their actual camping equipment, you can actually pretty reasonably surmise that they've been here a while. So, odds are they have a way to avoid the cubes.
Yeah, but still. Oh, I think they will appreciate a better living condition.
We should get them to safety. I should not, because of... Right. So that's all Rattle's response to you.
Wait, did you answer my question of how far away the shield guardians, my shield defenders are away from me?
I have not answered that question yet, and that's because you have not gotten a response from
Oh, no. Well, at least they're not made by Bolt, so I'm not leaving anything up to chance.
them. Notably, you also haven't gotten a response from your girlfriend.
That's because she's in a different dimension, last I checked.
Oh, right, she was dragged back there by Alder.
Hey,
Okay. Fair enough. You surmise that either your Shield Guardians, 1, got taken, or 2, they're also in a different dimension right now.
Most likely, passed out by corporate. Because there's, as far as I'm aware, there's no secret pocket dimension nearby.
No, but what's the odds that they went back to Bolt's base?
High likelihood, considering my signal just basically went offline for them.
Uh-huh. And I don't know if you put in any protocols, but I know that your girlfriend put in the protocol of, if you lose contact with me, don't bother to save me. So, if you didn't put in anything, then they're going off of that. So they probably would have either went back to the gas station or went back to Bolt.
But if they went back to the gas station, I would have at least received a signal from them. But if they went back to Bolton, that would explain my lack of able to communicate with them.
Right, so they either got captured or they went back to Bolt. Whichever you
So
think.
those are my only two options.
Basically. Let's hope for the latter, not the former.
Yes. Went back to Bolt.
Notably, by the way, on the one wall over here, you can actually see that there is a hatch that leads further down. Why there's multiple levels to a sewer, though, you don't know. It seems to lead to a hole that goes deep into the ground.
So the plan is basically wait out for Bolt, right?
Yeah.
Saying this to the others.
Oh, by the way, someone roll me a d6. There is about 5 inches of sewer water in the bottom of the...
I know what to do.
What are you going to do? Shape water?
Shape water.
Yep.
What are you going to shape it in?
Oh no, I can't freeze the water with shape water, right?
No, you could. Remember that building you freeze water onto?
You use shape water to freeze that, yes.
If I freeze the water with shape water, how would that affect the slimes?
It would make it into difficult terrain for them.
Yeah, we don't have the frozen condition of Pokemon, so that's
Keep
the
in
closest
mind-
we can have.
Keep in mind, though, slimes already move very slow. They have 10 feet of movement speed. The gelatinous cube does, anyway.
What does difficult terrain do?
It makes it so they have to spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 feet that they move.
So half speed.
Yeah, half speed.
So they can from 10 feet of movement to just 5.
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty sure we can outrun them.
You can outrun them. The only problem with gelatinous cubes is they usually fill whatever space they're going through, which can prevent you from running past them.
That's
But-
the only problem.
As we also saw, they are not the most durable things, so like, you can also potentially kill them if needed.
If needed.
It's interesting though. Do you know why?
How so?
Gelatinous cubes are inherently magical creatures, and yet they're still around and thriving in the sewers.
I think it's because of their acidic body.
Maybe, but I wonder what they're surviving on if they don't have magic in.
Oh.
Germs, waste, human.
Well, they used a lot of that stuff before, but they also required magic. form. So what are they using instead of magic to keep the form?
Huh.
I mean, it does make sense with the other question of how did I get that skull that has not skull, Heart of the Wild?
Yeah.
There's light magic.
You think we should capture one for research purposes?
Might not be the worst idea.
You do understand how big one is.
They
We just
fill the space of whatever they're in. They can be anywhere from a 10-foot cube to a 30-foot cube.
true, but if we're smart enough, we could capture a small. We could just like take a small part of it or something.
To analyze the magical properties of it, we need to take an entire.
Okay, never mind. We just need something that's acid resistant.
Right. If you're immune to the acid, then they're relatively harmless.
We will deal with the magical cubes later. Right now, we just wait for Bolt and probably ask the sleeping folks if they want to work for us for better shelter and stuff.
Alder, give me a
What-
wisdom save.
Oh no.
Oh no, my stupidity affected Alder.
No. Okay, you passed, but you can feel something pulling you to try and look down this hole.
Oh god.
You resist
A
the
curse
pull,
object.
but go ahead.
I feel like it's a curse object.
You don't feel this at all. Alder is the only one that feels this.
No, I mean out of character. Out of character, it feels like it's a cursed object situation.
It's hard to tell when you're talking in character or out of character.
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine. Yeah, Alder, you notice that hole is pulling you, but you don't have to actually. You pass the save, so it's not a compulsion. It's just something's drawing you there, and it doesn't feel good.
I wonder if I should just I'm tempted.
Cathanglis is Cathanglis can't speak because they're an Echodite, but they touch your shoulder and wave their finger no.
Damn it, you did the now.
You did the little wave finger thing.
They did a finger whack. I refocus.
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
They did this, by the way. I posted a group 2 chat. To wake the 3 squatters. You do know, though, that there doesn't seem to be any sort of place for the water to go, so in theory, whatever that hole is where all the sewer water goes. Yes, the floats hole. That's better. Anyway, Zoro, do you want to wake the 3 squatters?
Sure. Why the heck not? What's the worst that can happen? They shoot me in the face?
Again?
Yes.
Listen, who here hasn't been shot in the face?
I thought you were about to say something very different.
Who hasn't get shot before?
Get shot in the face again, you might end up the courier. So, how are you going to do this? Are you just going to like walk in and shake them? Are you going to yell? What are you going to do?
I guess well, first of all, I'm going to approach the tent because I'm nowhere near the tent.
Approach the tents. Also, where are you? Oh, there you
Yeah. Just moving my token. Yeah.
But normally the Echo is still here, as far as I know. Actually, no. Now the Echo is beside Alder.
Yeah, because he needs to be up close to touch him. Well, yeah, King Phoenix is a he, I think.
Zoro, how do you want to wake these individuals?
Hello?
Okay, roll me a D100. I love using...
10.
They don't budge, but the child rustles a little.
Right. I don't know what to do.
It depends on how rude do you want.
Not. No, I'm not going to be rude. I guess I'm going to knock on. Since this tent is nearby a wall, I guess I'm going to knock on the wall like a door.
Before that, the Paladin Order says, is there a reason we need to wake them up right now? We ourselves don't have a way out of here.
Fair enough.
We could just let them sleep until Alder arrives. I assume Alder is the one picking us up. Not Alder.
It's either Alder or Bolt.
I mean, Alder is already here, but I mean, Bolt arriving.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cat.
Zoro, in his stupidity, starts making cat noise.
Not again.
Like, are you part fox or are you part cat?
A fox is technically a dog and a cat. Best qualities of dog and cat makes him one, so technically both.
You're gonna try to call both of them. Good idea. You managed to. The line dials a few times, and then there is an answering machine. As Bolt basically says, I don't know how you got this number, but if you got this number, leave me a message. And tell me who the fuck you are this time. I'm tired of people not telling me who they are in their messages.
My bad.
And now you can leave a message for Bolt.
Beep.
Bolt, it's around Dark Star. We have 3 squires and the sewers.
You.
Don't you also want to tell them that you're stranded here?
Yeah, don't you want to tell them the important information first?
Oh, but then also write that into the... You're the one telling me what's in the message.
Oh, yes, definitely that. Definitely that. Oh man.
Also gotten stranded. Anything else in the message? Also, Alder, you can tell that Rattle is talking right now, and from how it sounds like they're talking to a typing machine. In case you want to yell and...
Burrito.
Wait, burrito?
Alder yells burrito in the background. You lost her power armor. You lost your power armor, right, Rattle? How are you calling Bolt?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Your phone is in your power armor.
Yeah, the phone is built into the power armor. We can't exactly call without the power armor. So
In before
I
they
guess...
walked over and manhandled Zoro to start the call.
I feel like that's realistic for Alder to do.
The earpiece I had made before... okay, you have an earpiece that outside the power armor. Got it, okay. Lost the power armor. Is there anything else you want to leave in the message, Rob? Okay. You hang up. Zoro, you're getting a call.
Hello?
The call, before you answer it, the call is from Bolt.
Oh, I'm sweating a lot, dreading my life, and
You,
fearing for my life. Pick up the phone.
the Paladin AI says, before you pick up the phone, maybe it's a good idea to take off your power armor and give it to Alder. Let Alder deal with this.
Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Just like, here, Alder, I think you should answer this.
Alder, are you willing to take the fire for Zero?
Sure.
Or do you want to have him put up with Bolt yelling at him?
I'm okay with any.
Okay. So, Zoro takes off his power armor, hands it to you. You put on Zoro's power armor, which only takes an action thanks to the fact that it's power armor. And Bolt's calling. You answer the phone, Alter.
Yep.
This is... Zoro, what the fuck did you do?
He's a coward.
Oh, great. He didn't want to even answer me. Wonderful.
Yep, I know. It disappoints me too.
Whatever. Anyway, so what the hell happened? I thought you were supposed to get the Steel Defender back.
So, things happened.
What things?
Unforeseen circumstances, some power armors are damaged badly.
Yet yours and Rattle's went offline. How the hell did that happen?
I'm assuming this is private or on speaker.
Oh, he's on speakerphone. Everyone can hear this.
I kind of bodied a building. But I saved
What do you mean like bodied a building? Oh, you did not try to suplex a building, did you?
He
Yes.
did. He
What?
basically did.
Why did you try to suplex a building?
Okay, to make a long story short, we were being chased, and a building kind of fell. We since we were basically in public, we go save the building. Corporate was chasing us, but then helped us. The building fell onto another building. We somehow stopped it from falling into more buildings. We were trying to evacuate the second building. Alder thought it was a good idea to suplex from the top roof all the way down to the bottom, landing into a gas pipe, which broke the armor, causing an explosion. Lots of fire and death happened. We've evacuated to a trick room, and yeah, that's basically how the armor got broken.
Alder, what the hell? You know those things aren't rated for 50, I don't even know how tall. However fuck tall suplex drops. Also, you had to do it straight onto a gas main of all things?
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
I swear
These are good
you
questions.
you remind me of Finrio. God fucking damn. Whatever.
Oh, is that a yes, you'll help us?
Bolt is not legally
Yeah,
required to help us because
You better pray that I don't kill you when I come get you.
You still owe me a favor.
Yes, and you owe me power armor. 2 sets of it now.
right. About the other power armor.
What?
It got badly damaged running low on power, and for some reason, Bolt, no, not Bolt, Rattle took it off and left it where where it was depowered.
And let me guess, that was not inside the trick room?
Yeah, it was not inside the trick room.
So it got captured.
As far as I know, yes.
Great, so that's more you need to go get back.
Yeah, I know.
Look, just try to find the whatever.
Yeah, I will get back to the mission after this
You guys,
intervention.
you guys hold tight. Give me like 30 minutes. I have some hacking I need to do. I'll get back to you. Just try not to get yourself even more killed in those 30 minutes. And then Bolt
I
ends
feel
the
like
call.
we can somehow accomplish that and more.
Bolt ends the call. So Bolt's gonna do some hacking and checking right now. He is very angry.
So, on a scale of 1 to we should probably live somewhere or else like a different universe, how screwed do you think we are? Asking all that.
Fine, we're
I
fine.
gave it a grilled cheese sandwich out of 10.
Oh fuck.
With us being the sandwich.
Oh, sure. Sure, now you think we're screwed because of that grilled cheese sandwich comparison.
I used it because I knew Alder would understand what I meant by that.
I don't understand, but
Grilled cheese sandwich.
how bad is a grilled cheese sandwich to Alder?
Let's put it this way. Have you ever been in the sun?
Like the actual sun?
Yes, the actual sun.
Oh.
A
No,
grilled cheese
but I
sandwich
can
is like
imagine
standing on
hurts.
the surface of the sun.
Okay, yeah. It's nice knowing you two. So, what should we do for our last meal?
A grilled cheese sandwich.
I mean, I have. Wait. I got a stupid idea. I
Oh, no.
summon garlic bread. Does anyone have cheese?
Does anyone have rations on them?
Have one. We can have one right here.
Does anyone have rations on them?
Yes. Does anyone have cheese? Rattle, do you?
The funny thing is, also, does anyone have a pan or a cooking kit?
We have a campfire. I guess I can just hold the sandwich because I'm wearing. Well, no, I'm not wearing. Once I put back on the armor, I guess I could just hold the sandwich like a pan or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but it'd be easier if you actually had cooking utensils. Or, because they include a pan.
Well, yes.
Hell,
Does
if there's a
anyone have
piece
one?
of scrap metal around that's relatively clean, we could use that as a pan.
And I'll go check if there is one.
Give me D100. Or actually,
Okay.
actually, give me an investigation check. That'd be better.
Investigation. 12.
You managed to find a large hunk of what appears to be exterior panel on a building. It's relatively dirty, but prestidigitation could clean it.
Yeah, I'm going to clean up this metal and do stuff.
Do you have prestidigitation?
I don't.
Alder, do you have that?
I have prestidigitation.
Okay, you can see you can clean the metal then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So between that and the summon campfire thing, or hell, just using the fire pit that the homeless people have, you can cook yourself. Does anyone have rations? Let's see if I can wake up the squatters. Okay, Rattle, give me a roll me a D100, Rattle.
Is it in my equipment slot?
79. You managed to wake up the squatters. They wake up with a start and look around at you and say, and the older gentleman says, "I'm sorry. Don't kick us out of here."
We're not with corporate. We're against corporate.
Oh, who are you people?
But someone, a group of people that's going to die is soon due to a very angry kobold.
What? You're not here to hurt us, are you?
No, we're just going to have our last meal here.
So, and he just kind of looks stunned, and the little girl starts crying.
They didn't mean that.
The little girl calms down a little bit when they hear your voice. Alder? Alder, give me a persuasion check.
Oh, I have it.
Okay, It seems like I don't have any rations, but does anyone else do?
I have 50 pounds of meat.
Right, but
I guess we can have the normal sandwich.
we're looking for rations because rations have.
Yeah.
Okay. Alder, you managed to basically explain the actual situation to them, and your voice seems to have a relatively calming effect on them, and specifically, the little girl seems to really like you, Alder.
I did a thing.
They think you are a big, furry, stuffed animal.
I-
And so they are
Fine.
now hugging your
Probably
leg.
for the best.
They are now hugging your leg.
Fine.
So, Alder has meat. I have bread. Rattle, do you have any rations?
Are you all making food?
Yeah, might as
You
well.
want some?
Yes, please. We haven't had
Sure.
food in a few days. And cool, so we start cooking up a hearty meal for everyone. What would be a cooking? Well, because like there's cook stools, but no one here is proficient in cook's utensils.
Oh no, I don't.
Does anyone have herbalism or nature kits?
I have a herbalism kit.
Okay, do you have proficiency in it?
Yes.
I have proficiency.
In herbalism?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have both of you roll herbalism.
I did.
And giving them an invite. If you need a safe place, be sincere. But, sure, if it's actually safe.
What is actually safe?
Rattle gave them an offer to that they know a safe place better than the sewer.
Yeah, this place
Okay.
is crawling with slimes.
So Alder, you managed to expertly cook your how much of your meat are you cooking? All 50
There's
pounds?
50
Or...
pounds of prime rib.
Are you cooking all of it though?
What?
Okay. So you managed to expertly cook your 50 pounds of meat, and Foxy tries to help, and they are okay at it. They're a pretty decent cook, even if their meat turns out a little gray.
It's better than that, I guess.
It's better to gray than raw.
Yeah.
So, but with Alder's help, you managed to make a relatively nice meal. For everyone involved, we'll say that. Does everyone want to take like 8 hours? Because you can all take a long rest if you want to. You're in a relatively safe
Yeah.
environment.
Relatively safe, yes.
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Yay! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So, we can have a bed if you're on a place to relax. Yes, they are very happy to hear about that, Reynolds. So, okay. Over the course of the next 8 hours, I assume all of you visit with these homeless people and talk with them. And would you like to know more about their backstory?
Sure.
So you notice, by the way, that the wife and the wife has some minor cybernetics. The older gentleman is heavily cybernetic, as in like at least half of his body is upgrades. But the child doesn't seem to have any. The child is pure fleshy, as the gas station guy calls him.
You're fleshy!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you say that, the child responds with, "You're huggable!" and just hugs you again.
I feel like you walked into that one somehow. Oh.
Yes. Sorry about my appearance as it makes you feel uncomfortable. The girl is scared of you, Rattle, but the other two reassure you that it's fine. They've seen worse around. At least you're not trying to eat them.
So, we're just waiting until our questionable friend comes up and hopefully not yell at us to non-existence.
Mm-hmm.
It's not non-existent. Uh,
Would you like to know their backstory at all?
eh,
Or do you want me to wait until the...
I'd actually like to know.
Okay. So, now that they've actually gotten a little bit cleaned up, I assume you use Prestidigitation to clean them.
Eh,
Which, they marvel at the fact of, wow, I've never seen... I don't know how you did that, stranger. Thank you. I haven't had a shower in 5 months.
I can smell it.
Stop!
The guy shoots you a death stare.
I thought you were about to say just strip the guy shoots you.
No, he doesn't have a gun.
On sight, he just grabbed that gun. No,
He might,
hesitation.
if he had a gun, he would have, but he did not have a gun. Anyway. So these individuals identify as the Bradley family. They have the last name Bradley. They are... Leverk, I know how you do. The older gentleman seems to be the head of the family and seems to be about 10 to 20 years older than his wife. And they are a married couple. They seem to have been living on their alone for about half a decade now. Running through the sewer system to try and make by and feeding off of, well, people, for lack of a better term. Because it's one of the only main food sources they've had. So, they're cannibals. Unfortunately.
Oh,
Not by choice. They say not by choice.
I love that. They're cannibals. Alder's response. Cool, same.
The guy just kind of looks at you strangely and then shrugs and says, I've seen weirder, but that's up there. So, they say that they are old. The man in there used to work for corporate, but he retired a while ago because he was disenfranchised with the way that they do things. He used to work as a military handler, specifically quartermaster.
Huh.
But he retired out of the business because he wanted to put the life of war behind him and wanted to live a full life. Corporate wasn't a big fan of this, and so they dishonorably discharged him, and he basically had to make by with just very little income. His wife supported him for a while, but then eventually their job that they wanted to do they got laid off because of automation. And so then they didn't really have any money and were kicked out of their home. And they were living in a homeless shelter, but the problem is they had a daughter. And because of all the corporate stuff, they didn't really want to put cybernetic upgrades into their daughter because they didn't see a point yet. And they felt they didn't want corporate to claim their daughter too. But this got them kicked out of the homeless shelter because it's a mandate that you need to augment all of each other. So that's when they end up moving in the sewer, and they've been living in the sewer for the past 4 or 5 years. 4.5 years. Basically the entire lifetime of their daughter.
Well, we would offer you more suitable, a more better, better place to stay and a place to work if you want to, but we don't know if our friend would let us be until we finish our mission.
Sure, he'll be fine. I hope.
Dude, the AI literally said that her survival rate is a grilled cheese.
To be fair, I did not say
that. Are
that.
good.
To be fair, I did
Alder's
not say
just
that was
clearly trying to not make anyone worried.
Right. To be fair, I did not say that was your survival rate. I said that was how fucked you are.
You're lucky these people can't hear you. Otherwise,
And they notice the fact that you're just talking to someone, but they don't really react to what you said. Also, Rydell, yes, they did react to what you said, but that was covered during the talk of their backstory. Because figure all that happened over the course of hours of conversation. We're skipping through most of the conversation.
we're speed running.
Yeah. Because unless you want to spend the rest of the session doing it, I don't want to sit here and talk through an entire conversation for the rest of the session. Unless you want to do that. If you want to do that, we can just have the rest of the session be you talking to homeless people.
Eh.
But I think we have a better. I think we can find a better way to spend the next hour and 20 minutes. That's just me, though. What does everyone else vote? Do you want to spend the rest of the session talking to the homeless people, or do you want to
We
fast
already
forward?
have.
Go ahead.
We already have a chill session last session. I don't think we should have 2 in a row.
Okay, so that's 2 votes for no. Rydell, Alder, what's your opinion?
I'm okay with any.
Okay, so that's
So 1 neutral. Whatever Rydell votes for, she's kind of outvoted.
What the hell is that? Oh, I know what that is. Did you hear that weird background noise?
But
A hummingbird?
No, it was a hail thing. I was hearing my
Oh
headphones.
no, I didn't hear it.
Okay, I know what that is. In case anyone at home heard it, I don't know if anyone did. Rob, someone I live with, has a radio, and if he's on AM stations, sometimes it will be picked up in my microphone. So I can hear him talking into my microphone sometimes, but it's like low and super buzzy. So if you hear any
weird.
yeah, if you hear any buzzing on my end, that's why. And neither of us knows why it happens. It doesn't make any sense, but yeah, I can hear him in my headphones sometimes. I don't know if it's in my mic, but it's in my headphones. Oh, the choices, Rydell, were either we fast forward through the 8-hour-long rest and fast forward through the conversation with them, or we spend the rest of the session doing the conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fine with it. Okay, so we can fast forward since 2 are neutral.
Yep.
And 2 are fast forward.
Okay, so let us go ahead. Fast forward. You do all of the sharing the pleasantry. Show the hummingbird. Show the stuff. Explain who you are. They explain who they are. Yes.
I can show you this shit.
Shining, simmering, landed. Anyway, notably though, the individual, the man seems to actually be more useful than you thought, because he used to be a quartermaster in the military, and so he's actually good with sorting through. Do you know what a quartermaster does, actually?
I forgot the term, but I know it's a ship thing.
It's not just a ship thing; it's also a military thing. Zoro, do you know what it does?
No, I'm not familiar with USA military RL.
Okay, a quartermaster is the person who basically sits in the supply room and sorts through the supplies and makes sure that they're always stocked up on whatever supplies are required. He's basically the person who goes through inventory, repairs people's stuff, and orders new things when new things are needed.
Huh. he would actually be useful for hiring.
Yeah, and in D&D terms, the equivalent is this guy is a level 3 artificer. Battlesmith artificer, specifically. So, he actually has some levels on his bones. Cool. Also, the wife is used to be a caregiver in a homeless shelter. Ironically, the homeless shelter that they eventually living in. And she actually knows some basic ways to heal. And that means that she is actually a level 1 cleric.
Oh, neat. Wait, isn't Claire full magic caster?
They are, but she uses non-magical ways to replicate magical effects. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, another blacksmither, huh? Yep. They are another person who, they specifically specialize in repairing guns, but yes, they are someone else who can repair guns. And also someone who knows how to make a steel defender, because they are a battlesmith. But they don't have one, because they lost it. They would need new equipment to be able to make another one. Either way, and then the little girl is just there. They don't have any class levels. Still a child.
Oh, yeah. Kind of makes sense.
Yeah. During this long rest, Bolt calls you back, Alder. Do you take this call privately, or do you put it on speakerphone again?
On speaker.
Even with the homeless people around?
Oh, privately.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought so.
Do you walk off to somewhere private, or do you just...
Yes.
Okay. So, where would you like to go in the sewer? Get away from there. Because all of you were basically sitting around the fire. Figured, so... Where do you walk off to? Oh wait, that's not the fire. This is the fire.
I'd say here.
Okay, so you just walk off over here?
Hmm.
Feel like you're not in musician bars. She smiles and says, I do know how to play the flute. And she just pulls out her tiny flute and starts playing it badly. Yeah, do you hear that? Okay, because that was wrong. Anyway. Starts playing it badly. There's now, okay-ish flute music in the background. If anyone's, hurt by high-pitched noises, Alder,
That's Alder.
You might want to cover your ears, Alder.
I'm
Or-
dead. I'm nearby. I basically fainted.
You're fine. You just need to plug your ears. Anyway,
Yes.
Alder, you take this call. Actually, no, Foxy, you're fine. You have power armor. You can filter it out.
No. For order to take the call, he needs to be wearing my power armor. Because his is broken.
Right, so...
I do have the dozer helmet.
Oh, yeah! So actually, you can have your old power armor helmet back on. They can use the dozer helmet. Oh, wait, no, the
Yay.
dozer helmet's part of your armor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, you incorporated it into your armor last time I checked. Or did you have that be a separate thing?
I think I had it be a separate thing because I said literally just in case.
Okay. Well, you still have the dozer helmet, and that has a communicator in it. So you can, yeah, you can call Bolt with that, because Bolt is calling back Thorough, but you can just call Bolt. Bards can tell the lords of heroes to inspire the people, and the girl just kind of smiles at you. And she looks annoyed at the fact that the fox person is covering their ears, but she doesn't say anything about it. Kind of pouts.
To keep it more discreet.
Sorry, I have very sensitive ears.
She said, Are you saying my playing is bad?"
No, 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 no. It's just like everything I hear a lot more louder. So, despite me talking normally, it just for me it feels like I'm yelling into my own ears, quite
She
literally.
she continues pouting and snuggles next to her mother. No, the hearing is highly sensible. The hearing is highly sensible.
Yes,
uh,
sensitive, sensible,
okay,
irrational.
Alder. While all of that's going on, you take the call. Because Zoro, I have news.
Mrs.
Oh, this isn't Zoro.
Yes, I'm still here.
He's still alive.
Despite it
Unfortunately.
all, coward is still a coward.
Whatever. Anyway, I did some hacking. Turns out, I hacked into their database to try and find out what happened to the power armor. So I found the location of where they're keeping that armor. They did not hide their tracks very well, so I got records on their extraction operation. They don't know it's from me yet, but they have strong suspicions and are trying to find evidence. You need to go track that down. As for the Steel Defender, I could not dig up anything, but I did dig up some records on them, on the event that happened when they attacked you and took it. And it turns out they said that they killed all hostiles, so it's actually very likely that they just killed the Steel Defender, not took it.
Oh,
That's not fun.
But the power armor did get taken, and they are analyzing it to try and see if it has a connection to bees. So
That's more not fun.
I am relaying to your helmets to have your helmet going, but not your power armor. I'm relaying to your helmet the location they are, that the facility is in. You still need
Yay.
extraction?
just say yes. It'll help us a lot.
Of course.
Rattle, you'll be told that after the call is done. Right now you're talking to homeless people. Anyway, what were you saying, Alder?
I said, of course.
And what form of extraction is this going to be?
Hopefully not a nuclear one.
We found some squatters as well.
Are we just picking up homeless people?
For my sake, yes.
Fine, but this favor is going to be used up, I hope you.
You do understand the research I gave you, right?
Yes, I understand the reason. You understand how much hot water you're all in right now?
I'm sure it'll blow over.
The expression is boil over, and also no. I'm pretty sure once they find out that this armor was made by me, they're going to try and use it to track me down and come knocking on my door. I recently
there a
had to
way to
relocate
remove
because
any?
I recently had to relocate because of you guys already to the prison. I don't want to have to relocate again.
Oh boy. Yeah. That's how deep water we are in.
I am not looking to start a corporate war. At least
I am
not
not
another
looking
one.
to either. I'm just letting the chips fall.
Always the gambler. I swear, you're worse than that Mr. House.
Mr. House.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, you'll have your extraction. Where are you currently?
The
I don't
sewers.
That's about as descriptive as telling me you're in a city.
Okay, I'm trying to think.
Latitude and longitude. and you can access that information inside of your actual helmet.
I would do that, and I would immediately relay.
Okay. I like to think that there's like a 5-minute period where you're like, how the hell do I do this? And then you just like sitting there as he walks you through the technical documents of how to get through the menus to find it because you don't know how to
I'll
use
ask
technology.
the little girl something.
I'll get to that in a second. I'm finishing the conversation with Alder first.
Okay.
Anyway. But yeah, I like to imagine since Alder's not good with technology, he ends up walking you how to get to the diagnostics menu and stuff. Try and find this information. And okay. Alright, I know your location.
Thank you.
I'll be there in about a half hour. And hey, try to keep these people alive. Do they got
No
augments?
promises.
Do they got augments?
No promises. I just want to say that there's also a lot of gelatinous cubes in advance.
It's the sewer, I would expect that. Also, do they have augments?
Do they have what?
Augments.
Augment.
Cybernetic parts in them?
Not the daughter.
Oh, there's a daughter. Okay.
That's mostly why I wanted to bring that up.
Fair enough, so we actually have a Puritan. Alright. That makes more sense why you want to extract these. Okay.
And I'm not separating a family again.
Yes.
Wait, again?
I'm aware of last time. Anyway, helicopter or plane?
Helicopter.
Helicopter it is. Is the area safe or is there corporate running everywhere?
I don't want to go back up and check.
can
Rusty,
send-
why do me a favor?
You could. Zoro,
What?
you have been summoned.
Yeah? I zoom.
Can you check to see if there's any corporate up?
Can't you climb up the ladder and like summon your ghostly knight to check?
Nah.
Okay, is Pass Without Trace still up?
No. Well, its duration would have went out, but they can cast it again if they have no spell slot.
Oh, I do.
Because yeah, you took
Okay,
a long
can you
rest.
cast that? Yeah. Can you cast that again before I check?
Yes.
I
That-
will go up. I will go check once that is cast.
Okay, it's cast. Now go check. Also, while you're doing that, I'm going to resolve with Rattlesnake. So, I was like, can I see you? She says, sure. And she hands you the flute. It seems to be a small, relatively gaudily. It seems like it used to be a professional instrument, but it's like had 10 years of not being repaired or cleaned. It's remarkable that it's even still working at all, but hey, it's working. Like some of the tops, valvey parts, actually. But clean and upgraded way. What are you going to be using to try and upgrade it? Clean it makes sense, but what are you going to be trying to upgrade it?
Oh, we have scrap metal. Remember the metal plate I found and Alder cleaned? He could use that to fix it.
Well,
Gee.
it's not broken. It's just dirty, and also they're talking about upgrading. Mostly
never mind.
the parts that are not working is just because they're rusted shut. You just need oil or lubricant. As well as rust cleaner. Something. Either way, give me an Arcana check. Right. While that happens, Zoro, are you checking up? Checking up top?
Yeah, I'm checking on top. I guess I'm rolling stealth with bonus because of Pass Without Trace.
Yep. Give me stealth plus 10. Ronald, you don't really know how to upgrade a musical instrument, but you can at least clean it. Because you work on guns. Musical instruments are a bit out of your wheelhouse. You think, yeah, long rest has already happened, yes. Alright. Rouse, start cleaning it. Zoro, you peek your head out, and as you do, give me a dexterity save, Zoro.
Oh no, a car's going to run over my head.
You manage to see when you peek your head out that there is
18.
currently a tank rolling about 10 feet in front of you, heading towards the sewer. You managed to very quickly pull the sewer grate back down and have it not completely run you over.
Yes.
As it rolls
So
up.
you want good news or bad news?
Give me the bad news first so I can relay it.
Military.
Tanks
Military.
specifically. The paladin said
What?
tanks specifically. Paladin AI.
Yeah, just tanks. Yeah, tanks, military. Basically, corporate is here, still looking for our asset. Us.
To be fair, we don't know if they're looking for us, but they are still have a military presence here.
I mean, we're kind of criminals, very dangerous ones, so it's kind of makes sense that they would call the military on us.
Yes, we are criminals, even though that's not a word. That's what the Paladin AI says. Something.
Yes.
Anyway. So Alder, you're gonna relay that information to Bolt.
I said I did.
You said you did for the latitude and longitude, not necessarily for this. Bolt's
I
like,
rely all the information I hear.
Bolt's like, you gotta be fucking. Why are you having me extract you out of an active war zone again?
It's not my fault that we're all trouble madniks. I swear.
I blame Foxy. I blame Zoro.
I don't know who this Foxy is, but they sound a lot like Zoro.
I love that! I blame Zoro! Ah!
I don't know what that screeching was.
That was perfect.
I think it was.
And then, okay.
I didn't cause the explosion.
We didn't start the fire. Okay. Bolt's like, you got to be fucking. No, I am not extracting you out of an active war zone again. Get you guys to safety, get out of the corporate territory, and then I'll come pick you up. You're in a sewer system, right? You can probably use it to get out of the city.
Yeah, we can get out there.
Get at least outside the premise of the city, and then we'll talk. Bolt out. Bolt and Alder, give me another wisdom save.
The depths of the pit calls for you.
This one's going to be a harder one than last time. Oh, you still passed. So, you feel a strong compulsion to go down the hole again, and this time it also is tempting you by saying, this might be a way out from corporate into your brain.
I see.
Oh yeah, let's all take a small break and go grab a drink and a snack and be back.
Yeah.
Yay.
We're not going to die yet.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. While we were waiting on Zoro, I was actually curious about Chica.
You.
What do you think of my profile picture?
What do you think of what?
My profile picture.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. It's of a fictional character that I relate to quite a bit. Do you know which one, or would you like me to tell you?
I don't know.
Merlin from Fate Grand Order.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh. Would you like to get the session started again, or are we still going to wait for Zoro? That's you. Alright, so it's these. Excuse me. Fine with either. What's your vote, Alder? Yeah. Alder.
What? Fine with
vote-
either.
The vote is whether we wait for Zoro to come back or we start now.
Fine with either.
Okay. Something to consider is we are 2 hours and 14 minutes into the stream, but it is also 3 p.m. So does anyone have a time schedule thing to worry about?
Eh.
You don't, Rattle? What about you, Sheikah?
Eh.
I had to get used to calling you Sheikah now. I'm trying to force myself to say. Okay. Then, I don't mind waiting another, let's say, 15. I don't really know what to talk about. I guess, what made you want to come back? Curious.
Because I had fun.
Cool. I was not going to ask about that, but Rattle, if you want to. Rattle is asking about what's going to happen.
I may come back. Saturday is most likely yes. I don't know if I have any events that are gonna happen, but if so, I'm gonna not be there.
What do you mean by
Playing it by ear.
What do you mean by oh yeah, now I get it. That's fine. Thankfully for your character, of Cathangus, we already have a built-in excuse for why they can just randomly disappear. They just get yanked by a Yukari.
Yep.
Or Finrio, as was shown in the... Because Finrio also has the ability to make... Except, want to hear a fun fact about those, by the way?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's ever been, if you've all been paying attention, but I've been color coding the portals.
Oh, I know.
For example, Finreals are dark blue, Sylvestros are green, and Yukaris are always purple.
I think Cathangus said blue at one point.
Yeah. So whenever you see a portal appears, it's always one of those, unless it's from someone else, in which color.
No,
Lion
Cathangus was
Good.
Cathangus was black. I remember now.
Cathangus was black, and Lion Fangs was red. Lion Fang has only ever made a portal once, and that was on the boat. And he used the gate spell. I wonder what color Royal Darkseid clothing. Probably indigo, if I had to guess. Either that or Yeah, no, probably indigo. If you're more void, I would say octarine, but since you're more eight. The thing this is black though was also yes. Colors can change. Not like they have to see. Oh, I did want to ask you about something now that we have some time.
Yeah.
What do you want to do about the Ferris?
We don't know.
Well, I'm talking out of character because I remember. Well, actually, I don't know if you want to say that in character. The whole thing of like he's dead at this point. If you remember. Or he has his body. Do you remember what I'm talking about or no?
We think there's a thing that he could be part of weapon.
Yeah, and Cayenne seems to think that that's something you wanted to have happen to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that ever happened or if that's going to be something here or whatever.
That is something that needs to be discussed, and I think happened. I think we did discuss it.
Yes. But then it was all up in limbo because then the fallout with Cayenne happened. Later on, the fallout with Ukraine happened. Now I don't know whether it's actually been. Also, welcome back. So we took a break while we were waiting for you.
Well, I'm not finished with my food yet. I'm just answering. I'm just talking on my phone while I'm still making my lunch. So, we can continue the RP. It's just that don't expect fast responses from my end.
Okay, well, I'll finish this conversation first then.
Yeah.
Because there is one more thing I want to talk to you about, Pika, since I have you here.
Oh. Pika.
Pika is Dear Guardian 8. Anyway. Pika.
Wait, are we talking about the same Pika? Because there's another user I know that goes by Pika. Just
No,
don't know if we're talking
not
about
Pika, Chica. SHIKA.
Oh, Chica.
Not,
okay, never mind.
Not Chica. Chica. Yeah. It's Dear Guardian's name. Chica.
Okay.
But anyway. Chica, since I have you here, I want to ask you another question related to that. If that's okay.
Yay.
What to do about Welthin?
That is something that I was constantly talking about. That was never discussed.
Here's a question. Did Welthin ever get independence from Varys, or...
He did.
Then he still exists by himself, and what would you like to do with his plot? Because I have nothing written for Welthin.
We joked about him basically being, not Loki's dog. What is the term?
Servant?
No. A representation. Actually, no. Remember how, Will of Bahamut was inside, wow, brain really doesn't want to remember.
Rich Knox?
Yes. Sort of the same thing could happen for, I'm trying to think of if there's any, dog.
Fenrir?
Fenrir Fenrir for the spirit of Welvin.
So you're saying Welvin becomes a champion of Fenrir?
Yes.
I don't see why that needs. I also don't see how that answers my question. Because I'm more worried about. I'm just more wondering about like, okay, well, what does Welvin do now that Varys is gone?
I think roaming around trying to bring peace.
Would they be trying to bring peace, or would they be trying to make their way to Cathanglis?
I think trying to make the way to Cathanglis, actually.
Right, because that's the thing. It's like, would they go to the player party, or would they go do their own thing, or would they go strike Lion Fang, or like what would they do? Because I decently know the character, but you know the character a lot more than I do. So I asked for your advice on it.
Oh no, I understand.
No, Rattle, because Foxy's not fully back yet. They're eating lunch, so I want to finish this conversation. We could talk about it more later if you want to, Sheikah, if you don't want to talk about it right now.
Yeah.
But
I think like,
hmm?
yeah, I think we could talk about that more later because since things stopped with information, I've sort of been like brainstorming.
Yeah, which is fun. Welvin currently is a walking plot device, and we need to know what to do with that plot device. And I say that because of how strong Welvin is. He is very, very strong. Like, one of the strongest characters in my campaign. So, like...
From One Punch Man into... actually, no, the other way around. From All Might to One Punch Man, how strong are we talking?
We're talking nearly on par with your Paladin patron, aka Silvestro.
Huh.
Which is a great worm dragon that survived the magic dying. Welvin's eaten artifacts. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Like, it's arguable that Welvin is partially indestructible. It's not concrete, but it's arguable. Ugh. Anyway.
And that's what I was thinking of, like, plans for Cathanglis in general. Like, we could talk about that afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, off stream.
We have some catching up to do. Yeah. I got a call I need to do later with Surtur, but after...
No, I can't call. I could, DM.
Oh, yeah. Text is fine then. Text I am always available. Anyway. Let's get back to the actual session now. So... that happened with Bolts. Bolt is pissed and is basically telling you, hey, make your way through the sewer to get out of the city. Alder is being tempted by the hole in the ground to go into the hole in the ground. Are you going to tell them about the fact that you're being tempted by the hole in the ground?
Yes.
Zoro?
I climbed down the ladder, just look at the hole he's referring to.
Okay, it is the sewer grate in the map. Do you see where it's this?
I'm on my phone. I'm nowhere near my PC.
Then stop asking questions about the map if you're not anywhere near your PC.
No, I'm just... no.
Okay. Brattle, what do you think?
Well, something's calling you down. Alder, something's calling you down there. It's most likely cursed. Let's just clog it up.
I don't recommend anyone go near there in the first place.
There is currently a grate over the actual hole with a ladder to climb down, but the grate's closed, so you don't have any way of seeing what's in the hole at all, if anything. The only clue you have is that's where it seems the water is draining to.
Let's just seal it up so you don't have to think about the hole. You can't go down a hole that's no longer.
Seal it up with what?
I don't know.
You don't have any... It's not like you guys have concrete on you or something. I don't know what you can
Rattle,
use.
do you have something? Rattle, do you have something? You're an artificer. You probably have a welding torch.
I mean, they're an
Wouldn't
artificer,
it
not
be
a
easier
miracle.
not to touch it?
Yeah, Alder doesn't even want to go near.
This is a case of like, I'm telling you guys that I feel something.
Look, unless that grade somehow becomes relevant to our current situation. I really tempted to say plot relevant, but that's probably too meta. So unless this grade becomes important somehow, like a monster pops out, it's cursed, it contains the world's magic or something. Let's just leave it alone.
I think it is magical though, since this is the second time this happened.
And
Second. 1 second.
yeah, actually, give me an Arcana check.
Woohoo.
Alder, since you're the one suspecting it's magical.
Okay. Let's do.
It does actually strike you as seeming like it doesn't necessarily seem magical, but it seems otherworldly. Whatever it is, you're getting similar feelings from this that you got from the door. You know which door I'm talking about, right?
Oh.
The giant one in Bolt's new base?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that door!
Which, when Alder mentions that they're getting similar feelings that they do to the door, that also triggers a memory in your brain, Zoro. And it's the memory of when you were tied up in that weird, mysterious house. And there was all the creepy shit happening, and you nearly lost your mind in there.
I thought that was from depressing loneliness.
Well, if you remember, after you got picked up, Bolt mentions that house wasn't there. There isn't a house there. And he didn't know anything of what you're talking about. Remember that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, it's getting a similar feeling to that. Makes you wonder, what the hell is corporate doing if there's this stuff going? Or is this even corporate's fault? Is this something else?
So, you really sure you want to? So, Alder, how are you feeling? You want to check it out? Do you not want to?
I don't want to.
They made it very clear they don't even want to touch the damn thing.
Here's an idea. What if you use the your echo thing to check it out? You yourself won't be touching it. You'll be
Echo
checking it.
refuses.
The Echo Cathangus also refuses.
Okay, never mind.
The Paladin AI also says, I heavily recommend that you stay away from that thing. Activate. Also, I will friendly remind you, you can detect evil and good. Why don't you try to use that? Which is a the Paladin feature.
Isn't that just a passive thing?
It's a thing you have to use as an action, but it's just a passive thing that they have on.
I will use detect good and evil on the gray.
Let me look it up real quick because I know exactly how it works. Most paladins forget they have this. Divine sense. That's it. The presence of strong evil registers in your senses as a noxious odor and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type, but you do not know the identity. Within the same radius, you can detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated. All those stuff. You use this feature a number of times equal to 1 plus a charisma modifier per long rest. So, you use an action, and this is now active for until the end of your next turn. If you get within 60 feet of the grate within that time, you can tell it is a desecrated place.
Oh, a grave.
No, that's not what desecrated means. It means unholy.
Defiled, basically.
Basically, like, you know, like, demonic summoning areas and stuff in, like, video games? Think like that.
Yeah.
It has that sort of aura.
Oh. Demons.
Here, I will send you the, what is the thing?
Casually, Zoro just says out loud, demons!
Ah, demons!
I know this world is not is magicless, but I feel like somehow the word demons still persists because, you know, religion, heaven, hell, stuff like that.
Yeah, the area is infused with unholy power.
Okay. Hey, Rattle. This grate is cursed. Don't come near it. Like, at all.
And the homeless man pipes up and says, yeah, anything that's gone down that hole has never come back up. And rats avoid it.
Rats avoided that. That means serious business because both have.
The roaming cubes seem to also avoid it as well.
Wait, is that why you chose to set up your displays? Because this is technically a safe zone?
I don't think
yeah,
it
the cubes don't come over here because of that place being there. What sounds like a microwave?
A literal microwave.
I know, I was saying that's a homeless person. The homeless person right microwave.
I think my suit is overheating or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's not good.
Checks the temperature.
Checks the temperature. The temperature. Yes, that's the temperature.
Is that the actual temperature that the suit displays?
Yes, that's the temperature it displays. It displays yes. From what you can feel, though, based off of your natural instincts, you and Alder can feel, though, it's about... It's pretty hot. It's like 35 C. Or... I think that's like 90 F. Let me go double check.
It's quite unusually hot for a sewer. Because, you know, water travel down here.
Apologies. 35 C would be 95 degrees Fahrenheit. There we go.
Yeah, either way, it's this is unusually hot for a sewer.
And it seems like a lot of the heat is emanating off of that hole in the ground. Because does anyone, if For anyone who has working power armor currently, it has it has thermal vision in it, and if you use thermal vision to see the grate is about 100 C.
Yeah, I'm overheated. Let's walk away from this grate.
Yeah, standing near it too long will cause extreme temperature warnings.
Come on, Alder. Let's walk. Let's back away from the bed.
Alder wasn't near it. Alder was near the homeless people.
Oh, never mind.
They backed away a while ago. You're the one that walked up to the grate. Alder, don't leave the map. Alder somehow no clips into the wall. That's how far away they move.
You think we should tell Bolt what it is?
Oh wait, this is actually an area you can go up on. Never mind. I forgot you can actually go up on the side area. Never mind, they didn't no clip in the wall. It might be a good idea to tell Bolt, but the problem is Bolt is still currently pissed and is also not on the phone.
Yeah, I know. I mean, after he rescued us.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. The little girl is too scared of the hole in the ground right now, Ronald, to play the instrument, but she did thank you for cleaning.
So, how have you been surviving for the past 5 years, other than eating people?
People have a lot of good nutrition.
Mostly we've just been making by with what we can found from the surface. We'd come out of the sewer on occasion and use some petty thefts to supplies. But there used to be an entire small clan of us, but well, we got separated from the group because cubes came at night and ate most of them.
So no other survivors.
I don't know if there is. We got separated. There was about three groups of us that ran off in different directions. The others may still be alive.
Okay, a possibility. Hey, how long has it been now? Bolt said it will take a half an hour, right?
No. Bolt said before it would take a half hour for him to hack, but that already happened because he fell back.
Yeah.
Now he is waiting for you all to get out of the city through the sewers.
Oh, that's what we're supposed to be doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Pack up all the stuff they have and go.
Yeah. So let's pack up all this. So we need to. You guys need to pack up so you can come with us so we can travel to a safer place.
The man and woman seem apprehensive to back up and kind of stare at you, trusting.
Look, if I wanted to harm you or whatever, I would have done so already. Plus, I got this. Like, show the sniper rifle.
Ignore him. Please trust me. I am only here for your safety.
I understand that we're more concerned that you aren't adequate protection tied to the and other horrors here.
I will protect you with my life.
How much is your life worth?
Yeah, he's a werewolf. Oh, so he's basically.
Gee.
Yeah, she's a werewolf. She's basically resistant to most things. Bludgeoning, piercing, stabbing.
I don't know what a werewolf is.
Oh.
I'm just a friendly creature who tends to eat a lot of meat and people.
We do what we have.
Yes, it's my burden.
You're sworn to burden. Alright, we'll come with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to make sure, do you have any weapons for self-protection?
I only have a hand crossbow. That's it.
Okay. I'll give the two parents one of the I'll give my prison guard guns to both of the parents.
They are relatively amazed that you have them in working condition, but yes, they will accept these happily. The little girl said, "Ooh, ooh, can I have one?" And the father says, "You shouldn't be using a gun, child."
They're only for 18 and over.
The little girl pouts and says, "But I'm 18," and they're like, "No, you are not. You're 4." She said, "Yes, I am. I'm over 18 inches tall."
And what?
Well, give her a quarterstaff.
She made the joke that she's over 18 inches tall, but 18 and over.
Can I give her my?
Yes.
I actually want to do something. Can I give her my quarterstaff?
Okay, if you do though, it's going to be a bit big because she counts as a small creature. But you can give her a recording staff and just be a giant poking stick. As you basically hand the small child a 5-foot-long pole. Oh, and she also got a shield. She cannot wield both the. Actually, she doesn't know how to use a shield. She tries to lift the shield, but the shield's a little heavy for her. But she doesn't quite know how to use it, and the father takes the shield and says, the child hasn't had any combat training. Still a little young. But I can use it. Thank you.
I can do a last-minute effort if that's necessary. I wrap her up in nanobots.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so
They look at you just trusting. You were saying, Zoro?
Okay, which compass direction will be the fastest way out of the city? I take my armor
Take your
for
armor back?
like a map. Yeah, I take my armor back and like open up any sort of mapping or compass.
They have started packing up their camping supplies. The wife looks at you, Chica, and says, "What are you doing to our child?"
She is wrapped up tight in my nanobots.
Nanobots. We don't
She is
want.
protected by me more than you can ever know.
We don't want any augment.
No. This won't augment her.
Sure? I don't know what. They don't know what nanobots are.
You can trust me on one fact.
Dude.
Alder would show I have no augments myself.
The father addresses with battle. We already have blood. The child can walk on their own, or I can carry.
Okay, folks, let's get it moving and hope. How, Alder, since you encountered them before, I think. Have you encountered these slimes before, Alder?
Yes.
Do you know how to tell if they're, in front of us? If they are.
Mostly they pull out an odor. But it's the fact that everything around them is clean.
Mm-hmm. Plus, they're not entirely invisible. They're just mostly. If you have a sharp eye, you can actually see them. It's just like a decent perception check.
Do they have a different thermal reading than the rest of the area?
Good question, actually. Yes, they likely would appear a bit colder than the rest of the area around them.
Okay, so we can use thermal vision to somewhat point them out.
That is actually pretty smart. They're mostly room temperature, but they're usually about 3 or so degrees colder than their environment.
Yeah, but they're so big, it's kind of obvious to see the 3 decimal difference.
Yeah, they're so big though that yeah. Plus, you know what's the easiest way to tell a gelatinous cube?
What?
If they have stuff floating in them.
Well, yeah.
Wait. So I
So,
still
for
have the
example, if
item.
you pick up a rock off the ground and throw it, and it suspends in midair, you know you hit a cube.
Bug, I have a stupid idea, but this will definitely work.
What?
Remember how the paintbrush does paint?
Oh, I forgot you had that paintbrush. Yes.
What if I just drip a little bit of paint in the gelatinous cubes?
What do you mean?
Would that dye them?
Uh, no, but it leaves splotches of paint floating there.
I will
You
basically.
You're basically pulling a Goku from original Dragon Ball and putting ketchup on the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
Okay, you'd have to get close enough to want to splotch paint onto them to do that, but yes, you can do that in the future. Okay, so it will take them about a half hour to pack up all of their supplies, which is not much, but they just want to make sure to pack it up properly. And they also put out the fire. And then they're ready to go. They seem to have a backpack for each of them. The father has a backpack that keeps all the camping supplies in it. And the mother's backpack, actually, the child climbs into the backpack and she inside the backpack. So the mother is the one carrying the child.
Okay, guns loaded. Let's head out.
Yep. The mother does not seem to be that familiar with a firearm, but the man seems to be well versed in one and is not only has the firearm ready, but also has already cleaned it. Like, he very much seems to know what he's doing. This does remind me a lot of Walking Dead, yeah.
Wait, is Alder the person that basically gave the kid weapons? Oh god,
Yes.
yes.
So what, does that make Zoro Jangen, or whatever that dude is with the baseball bat? The metal baseball bat with the spikes in it? Oh, it's a wooden one with barbed wire wrapped on it, that one. Would ready my gun, it would help the women know how to use the gun. Okay. I mean, she knows the basics on how to use a gun. She's just never used one before in a combat scenario.
Okay. I will turn on my thermal vision and make my way out, lead the way out to the shortest path out of the city.
We're not hand-waving that. This is going to be a bit of a... We're going to have a series of skill checks for you to try and find your way out, because this sewer is a bit of a maze.
Yay.
Alright, so... we are going to make this map tile go away for us. So, how this is going to work... send this back. So... you see the noble city again, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. You all are currently right here. Wait, I'm on the wrong layer. You all are currently right here on the map. You need to make your way all the way out of the city, and it's going to be a bit slow going. You're going to be faced with a series of choices because this place is a relative maze, so yeah. Alright, when you first walk, you are first met with three different ways you can go. You have to go down, the area I talked about. You can go up back into the street, or there is a way off to the left and a way off to the right. So far, you cannot see any cubes down either passageway. Which way would you like to go?
We can't go up to the street because we're wanted, and technically the homeless people are.
Yeah.
So that's not an option.
Mm-hmm.
Going down is pointless. We're trying to get out of the sewers and the city. We are not trying to go deeper.
Right, besides
the
going
only-
down is the curse on the holy hole.
So the only real options are left and right.
Yep. You wanna
Guys,
go?
Guys, which one you're voting for, left or right?
You mentioned wanting to check your compass before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Currently the direction, if you check your compass currently, the direction you are facing is, I think it is left west or is right west? I think left is west.
Yeah, left is west.
Yeah. Okay, so currently you are facing northeast. The one passageway goes north and the other one goes east. So you can either try to go up out of the city or off to the right out of the city.
Which way did we? Which compass direction did we enter from the city?
You entered from behind you, which is from your relative position, southwest.
Okay. So we should not go north. I guess east it is.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Let's put this up to a vote. Who votes north? Who votes east?
I vote east.
I vote east.
Rattle votes
Okay.
north. Alternatively, you could split the party if you wanted to.
No, no. It's better to face this as a group.
Clockwork Dragon, do you want to vote? We have 3 people who you can choose. Oh, yes. Oh, right, the other individuals. The homeless people kind of walk up and say, well, are we trying to avoid the cubes? Or are we trying to run into one?
We're trying to avoid them while getting you guys out of the city.
Well,
So
if we go to the east, then walk down the eastern path, we're going to walk pretty close to one of their lairs. Either way, we're going to encounter a few, as there is a lot of them roaming this area, but east goes closer to their lairs.
I see.
There is a central room in the sewer, it seems, where a lot of the cubes come from. I don't know if we want to avoid there or go. Which, by the way, out of character, means all of you have unlocked a side mission to investigate where the cubes come from. If you want to engage with it.
I'll note that down. Note down the coordinates and information onto my power armor.
What was given to you, yeah. If
Yeah.
any of you had played Wind Waker before, he's basically just used the Wind Waker note right on it. Not Wind Waker,
Check.
sorry, Phantom Hourglass. If any of you played Phantom Hourglass.
I marked out the location. Just wrote note like check here for source of cubes.
Yeah, I'll mark it in your Pip-Boy. Anyway.
The least danger we're in, the better.
Yeah, the least dangerous way. We're not trying to explode the city from underneath.
So north then.
North.
North it is.
Alright, you walk about 10 minutes north, roll me a D100.
Who's gonna roll?
I don't care who.
Ah!
A 100! Nice. So, not only is the area clear of cubes, but you also find some actual loot. They just left there in the sewer. Rattle, you end up finding a small collection of... There seems to be... Okay, so what seems to have happened is that someone... Your best guess, based off what you find, is that someone got kicked out of their home and had their house cleared out and thrown into the sewer. So you find a collection of, like, various pieces of furniture, lots of books, some technological devices, some, mostly, like, the valuables, like jewels, there's a lot of like larger furniture items, books, and freaking old electronics like.
Let's be realistic here. We're kind of on the clock here, so let's
You-
just.
You are not under any clock right now, so
Anyways,
you are not.
we're trying to get.
Okay.
We're trying not to get found by the cube, so let's just pick up the valuable and small stuff. We can pick up the other stuff if we have time.
That's one vote. Rattle votes to just take all of it and is currently sifting through it. Would
Taking
anyone-
all of it.
What? Okay. For everyone who wants to inspect the things, give me an investigation check. And the homeless people are helping you investigate as well.
Fine, I'll join the investigation, but I can't roll my dice.
Okay. Ooh, the father did well. The mother did well. The child not so much.
They're distracted by the shiny stuff.
Child, yeah. Rattle made a roll and Alder made a roll. Okay. So, Rattle, you happen to find that there is some spare parts in here that will be useful when upgrading some of your guns later. So I'm going to go ahead and say that you end up finding the equivalent of... you basically find enough equipment here to be able to scrap build a new guard rifle if you want to. Make a new laser rifle out of the spare parts. Or is there a different mechanical thing you'd like to try and make? There's enough material to make one mechanical thing or gun within reason. As for you, Alder, you find some interesting books. But one of them sticks out to you as this should not be here.
What is it?
Alder, you find a black and silver tome of some kind. With a certain icon on the cover. And let's go find it. Real quick.
Wait.
You can already probably guess what this is going to be, but let me go find it.
Can I take it?
Let me tell you what it is first.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wait, you're trying to make a energy sword? Rattle?
I'm trying to make a beam sword like from Halo. Yeah, you can reasonably make an energy sword. It will have the properties of a +1 longsword. How's that sound? Because if you can make a laser rifle, you can make an energy sword. Sure, and I had asked Alder something. You asked Alder if they could find a teddy bear for the little girl. So, Alder, what do you say?
Let me get the book first.
Okay. Here is the image on the front of the book. I sent a group 2 chat.
I am taking that.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check to see if you recognize the symbol, and Arcana should give you a clue as to why this is out of place.
Right.
Close. That is actually a quill. A quill is what that little symbol is, but it is in front of a moon, yeah. Okay, Arcana? 18. It's on the tip of your tongue, but this is a... You haven't seen this symbol in a very long time, and certainly never in this world. The last time you saw this symbol, it was in the Feywild.
Oh.
And it was associated with a group of adventurers that were going through the Feywild wearing black and silver outfits.
I'm keeping it.
Yep. Okay, so you keep the book. Cool. Besides that, there's other various technical manuals and stuff in here, which, if you read those technical manuals, can teach you how to drive land vehicles and water vehicles. So, yeah. Could I see if I know it, if Alder showed me? No, Rattle, you would have no way of knowing this symbol. Because this is specifically a magical thing, and you don't have any memory of that. This came from the Feywild, so like you'd have no way of recollecting that.
I'm gonna keep it on my person.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Basically, a tuning to it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in after an hour has passed. But anyway, Rattle asked if you could try and find a teddy bear, and you do actually manage to find one. Though he's a bit scraggly and a bit dirty, but you managed to find a small stuffed giraffe. You give it to the child.
I give it to the child, kind of doing prestidigitation to fix it up.
The child happily takes it and says, "I'll name it Jeffrey."
I am speaking good.
Jeffrey the giraffe.
I don't get the joke.
I do not get the joke either. What's the joke?
Fact of I was thinking of the broom, but I was also thinking of the Toys R Us mascot.
Sure, we'll say that this is a plushie based off the Toys R Us mascot. Why not? Toys R Us Incorporate. This is a futuristic setting, so when it smiles a bit, puts the tech items found in my bag. Alright. Besides that, there's a bunch of nice wooden furniture here. Is there any of that you want to take?
I'll take the wooden furniture.
Because normally it'd be a bit hard to carry, but remember, if you got like a spare data pad, you can start to store some of it in that.
I'll take the wooden furniture.
Alright, there is there is a castanet, 2 tables, a computer desk, and what looks to be a large coffee table, as well as 5 chairs. How much would that do?
5 what?
5 chairs.
Oh, I thought you said carrots.
No, carrots are not furniture. Today was a lucky day for us, huh? Yeah! I also got to put in a plot device that I wanted to put in. Yay.
There's multiple plot devices happening at once.
Yes. Welcome to my campaign. Shit's whack, yo. Anyway. The man smiles and says, "Yeah, we don't usually get this much washing down." Alright. Do you continue? Getting all of that took about 10 minutes. So, you've been traveling for about 20 minutes. Do you want to continue going north? Or, there is also a path leading off to the east. You have reached another junction.
Oh.
And, if Zora would like to, they can check it with thermal vision, if there's any there.
Yeah, the thermal vision will be default setting until we exit out the sewers.
Okay, then are you able to make rolls on your sheet now, or should I do it for you?
I can make rolls on my sheet.
Okay,
Which roll do you want me to do?
give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, nice. I've added some perception. Well,
Yeah. Also, Alder,
Let's
you
see.
can give me one too, since you're smelling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a moment.
Rattle, you don't really have an easy way to detect them the way the other two. So. Okay. Yeah. So you're able to detect that there is, if you go north, there is a cube about 100 feet away. But if you go east, there's a cube about 70 feet away. Either way, they both currently block your path. But the cube that is north of you is currently moving down the tunnel towards you guys, and the cube that's to the east of you is moving across, and we'll see, and is going to move down a different hallway perpendicular. So they're going to likely move out of the way, whereas the one in front of you is coming towards you. What do you want to do?
We're facing it.
Well, the idea is that if you start going east and wait a little bit, it might clear out and not notice you all.
That's the dream, anyways.
Yeah. Also, I keep looking at the float soul just waving his finger no while I'm talking to you, describing all this. Alternatively, we could leave it on a cliffhanger because it is nearly 4 o'clock and we're 3 hours into the stream. If you want to call it here.
This is a good cliffhanger.
Yeah. Is all they're gonna keep hidden about my Steel Defender. Oh, did you ever tell Rattle what happened to the Steel Defender?
Yeah, I would openly say.
So, Rattle, you are aware that your Steel Defender was not taken, but was shot and killed.
Rest in peace.
Alder is brutally honest, except when it comes to children.
Yeah. They were also evidently dumped on the side of the road by corporate. Or rather, yeah, dumped on the side of the road. Unceremoniously, I might.
It kind of makes sense.
Yeah, they didn't see a point in it, they just saw it as a dog.
On the bright side, it should be easier to make one.
Yeah. Should be.
Well, at least our mission is not completely pointless. We're still going to save a piece of tech. It's just not Rattle's tech.
Right, that's part of why I mentioned the whole you can make one mechanical thing, is because, like, if you wanted to remake your Steel Defender, you could do it then. But you chose to make a beam sword, which is also cool. I like beam swords. Anything else we should cover before the session ends?
I don't think Alder's going to know what to do with the. No, not yet.
Oh, true.
Wait,
Even if you remade the Steel Defender, it wouldn't have an AI if you made it. Right.
Wait, I just realized. If the suit still has power and Bull can control it remotely, can't he just make it self-destruct?
There's a radius. There's also the fact that his name is on it.
There's also the fact that it's been more than an hour, so it ran out of power by the time you called him.
Oh.
Because it takes a charge every hour.
Okay, yeah, so either way we're screwed. We need to get that armor back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alder has the book. Yeah, actually, would you like me to confirm what this book is out of character? While we're on call. Basically, do you want me to do it on camera or off camera?
On camera. Actually, no, off camera.
I'm fine with either, so one vote off camera. What does everyone else think?
On camera.
Okay, that's one vote on, one vote off. Rattle? They are voting on whether they want me to reveal the identity of the book on camera or off camera. Basically, are we leaving it a mystery to the audience or not? To be fair, the audience didn't get to see the logo on the front of the book either, so they wouldn't have a way now. Actually, I should probably make that. Should probably show that. Let me go ahead and get down screen. This is, for everyone at home that's watching, this is the logo that's on. Okay. I showed it to them, but I will not reveal it to them what it is. So, anything else before we end the stream?
Like and subscribe.
Yes, thank you. Like, subscribe, ring that bell so you can support me in the future, and come join my Discord server. I would put the link in the description, but I don't really have an easy way to do that. Because when I tried to, the stream wouldn't start. Either way, thank you all for watching, if indeed you still are, and I'll talk to you all next time. Bye-bye!